done now? Told y'all niggas. You just don't listen. Why must you be hard-headed? Tried to explain, but you didn't hear me though. Now, I must let you. I must. But I want to. One, two, come through, run through. Gun who? Oh, you don't know what the gun do? Some do, those that know are real quiet. When you think you wanna try it, fuck around and start a riot. Niggas gon' buy it, regardless, because I'm the hardest rap artist, and I'ma start this shit up for real. Get up and feel my words. I make herbs spit up and squeal. That's all I've been hearing lately. Niggas hate.
Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
In the trailer, I haven't seen the full movie.
Don't worry about that. Welcome to YellBro Road. I am Jordan, and today we're going to go over another little IQ test of people talking about the not so new but kind of new Iran situation. Before I get started, don't forget to share support. Hopefully, donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We are in that Discord right now, and all opinions are welcome. And obviously, everything I show you, all these fucking tabs except for the first three, will be linked to you in that same description box for you to look at on your own for whatever reason.
Does Truffle just join to talk about Brock Lesnar?
Yes.
Because he just left right now.
Yes, he does.
He's
Yes,
like,
he
yeah,
does.
Beep that
it's
history
get you
of
serious.
You just beep that.
Afraid he's not ready to lock in.
The patterns have formed. Yes, he does. He does it for that reason.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I watch,
For at
He's
least,
also of a
at least the last
counter.
year.
Well, I shouldn't say they're countering religions, but a lot of people fight each other in his religion versus the Ayatollah's religion.
what?
He's Hindu.
So?
I don't think he gives a shit about the Ayatollah and Muslims.
No. He doesn't give a shit about politics. Like, well, actually, it's more than politics. If I played a movie, if I played V for Vendetta, that fool's out of here. Like, oh, yawn, YellBro, I'm out of here. Bye. He gets tired all of a sudden. But Brock Lesnar, he can just talk all night. So
Right.
his actual religion is, beastism. Let's call it that.
I tried sending him that documentary, Wrestling with the Shadows, and he just didn't even respond. It's like, dude, if you like wrestling, you're gonna like this. I know it.
Where's Lesnar? Whose chest is he pooping on now? Anyways.
Wait, who's this Canadian guy? Bret the Hitman Hart.
All right. Let's
Tell
do
me
this.
about the Ayatollah.
So, this is going to be basically a string of tweets just for IQ test purposes. To show you, like, if you see people standing on a certain thing or pronouncing certain narratives, to me, I'm like, oh, that should be a telltale sign that they're full of shit. And guess what? Especially when you see, quote-unquote, Team Republican versus, quote-unquote, Team Democrat, and you see them align with each other on particular topics. This is going to be one of them. As you can see here, the derpy Ben Shapiro and his thumbnail. Like, this is just a funny statement. Ben Shapiro is soy jacking over the prospect Trump will kill the Ayatollah. And they have to open the gaping mouth thumbnail bullshit. Like, is this entertainment, Ben? What's going on? Huh. What were you going to say, Hickory? God.
I don't
Prepare the
ever,
slung
like-
troopers.
I don't ever advocate for Ben to get their faces done or whatever how women do, but Ben, he seriously needs to get his eyebrows shaved up a little bit. Seriously.
Funny enough, I think they are. I think those are stylized.
Yeah, he definitely plucks
I don't
down
think-
the middle. That's
yeah.
fucking...
I don't think they're
Yeah,
Yeah,
natural.
got a
there's no
similar
way that
brow
boy's
to
not having a
fucking Benny.
fucking makeup artist.
Yeah, that is not natural. He definitely pretties them up for whatever reason. Thankfully, it works less
I
and less on
watched
people,
this-
though. Hey, good?
I watched this really funny Star Wars parody where everybody with their mouths open and the thumbnails
Oh
got
my
a
God.
stormtrooper dick in their mouth.
They tell you, Jordan,
Never heard of
some of the slung troopers.
Never heard of it. Anyways, let's go down this rabbit hole of IQ tests for who seemingly, possibly, is full of shit. Let's start here. Now, this is going to be like an old clip from Charlie Kirk, where people are saying, oh, we've started to turn on Israel, right? Let's give it a look. Let's hear it out. Now, forgive me, the audio is a little delayed from the mouth movements, but I believe this is genuine. Here we go.
You as a gay person would go to Gaza, they'd throw you off of tall buildings, right? Now they don't have any tall buildings left, so I don't...
Death, destruction,
When you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Is that too soon? I'm sorry. Maybe you shouldn't kill Jews, stupid Muslims. You as a gay...
Remember, Charlie cared about debate and respecting people.
What a healthy-minded human being. Oh, there's more. Fuck Michael Tracy, but... See this from Charlie Kirk years ago? With the weight of the world on his shoulders, President Trump acted for the betterment of humanity. For the next few hours, spare us the armchair quarterbacking and instead trust our commander-in-chief. Iran gave President Trump no choice. For a decade, he has been adamant that Iran will never get a nuclear weapon. Iran decided to forego diplomacy in pursuit of a bomb. It's a surgical strike, operated perfectly. President Trump acted with prudence and decisiveness. Charlie Kirk. So Charlie was in favor of these. Once again, if this guy was alive, he'd be spilling the same propaganda, in my humble opinion. I'm sure Candace will tell you, like, no, he changed his whole life around the day before he got shot and killed. His whole life turned, all of his fucking past ideologies, past narratives, past propaganda are all gone now. He changed his mind. Maybe that's the case. I leave room for that. But I don't believe it. Go ahead.
This was June 21st. He changed his mind on September 8th, 2025.
Yeah, man.
Did he actually change his mind?
No, I don't believe it. But Candace kind of implies it. Charlie was going against the Israeli lobby. He was going against them.
He was going to join the Catholic Church with me.
Like, fuck my life. We did videos leading up to when he got killed, and there was no sign of him not being a propagandist. There's no sign of it.
He was actually doing that. Remember that town hall with all the young adults, and he was doing like propaganda.
Yeah,
the think tank. He was doing he was leaning them in a direction where, we can have disagreements with Israel, but at the end of the day, they're doing the righteous thing there. They just have to do it better.
That we have intrinsic connections through Judeo-Christian values.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And actually, he fucked over his own because those were chapter heads of TPUSA. They were like student representatives on campuses and shit like that. And the editing in that video was so funny looking that I was like, oh, you're subverting your own fucking guys with this video. Now maybe he didn't know about that. Maybe the editor went off on their own and wrote their own script for themselves. But I doubt that. I think Charlie is allowed to look over these things, and we'll tell him hey, make sure you cut that out of the video. Cut that out too. Make it look clean. So
because a lot of those guys, the fucking right-wing college debate bros, they all curate their footage to clip out anything that makes them look less than stellar.
Or
Ben did it, Charlie does it, fucking.
I love doing that.
Did it
if
too.
If Jason Ellis says something fucked up, I clip just that, and I don't give any context.
Listen,
it just makes for a terrible fucking video.
Listen, clearing up statements because you stumbled your words and you edited it out, I'm like, I don't care about it, whatever. But when it's straight up narratives from the kids that are being cut out, ideas from the kids that are being cut out of the video, not because it makes Charlie look bad, but because you don't want this a part of the, kind of conversation that this thing was supposed to be representing, right? That's where it gets quite worrisome. Either way,
Too many people tell the truth about Israel, people are going to talk. Can't have that.
Either way, I think it's pretty obvious Charlie would be doing the same things that we're about to look at. And yes, it's both. It's your least favorite person and your most favorite person when it comes to political figures. If you're locked in this team playing aspect, they're all doing it. Let's continue. I just wanted to share this from antiwar.com, who's not doing the showing. A report: military tells Trump it needs more time to prepare for war with Iran. Military commanders in the Middle East want more time to prepare for Iran counterattacks, as in they would attack first, they could receive counterattacks. Thus, they want more time to be able to handle that. Allegedly, coming from antiwar.com. You can go read that yourself. Let's keep it moving. Here's your favorite intellectual, Eric Weinstein. What does he have to do with fucking foreign policy and war and shit like that? Well, credit where credit where it's due. Clean, clear, direct, screaming straight over the plate. Boom. I trust our allies in Israel and Saudi Arabia will do the same. A lot of brave, badly outgunned heroes taking awe-inspiring risks right now in the streets for their freedom against madness. And of course, it's in favor of the statement from Donald Trump. Now you can. Someone will read his words like, "Well, he didn't say like, go kill them. He didn't say go do something bad, right?" But like, we know what this looks. We've been paying attention to politics for long enough to where we can tell when motherfuckers are selling us narratives, right? And of course, the typical reaction is, "Well, you guys must love Iran so much. You love the Ayatollahs, don't you? And the what are they called? The mullahs. You love the mullahs so much. The IRGC, you fucking loved them, don't you?" I'm like, no, I don't. I mean, I love everyone, but I don't have like a, oh, they're so fucking awesome. I don't have that anywhere in my body at all. Pause. It's just when I see this stuff, because it's the same rhetoric. We just had Venezuela. It's the same style of rhetoric. A reason to go fuck some shit up, not for Iranian freedom, but for some other bullshit reason. And this guy that claims to be an intellectual apparently forgot that. The smartest man of our times doesn't get it. I call bullshit, and you're selling a narrative on purpose. You're playing stupid. You're pretending it's about freedom and rights and shit like that, but really it's about, let's be real, political expansion, or if you want to say, what I would say, like, government gangsters expansionism, where they terraform the earth in their own image. Run over Iran to build 20 million McDonald's in it. That's what it seems. That's what it looks like to me.
The fucking Burger Reich is real. And here's the thing about this. This is just like the fucking... just like that fucking shit that they were trying to do with Syria 10 years ago, which is just like what they tried to do with Iraq 20 years ago. And that itself is just a fucking reskin of that fucking Cold War red hysteria.
Well,
it's like, fuck.
Well, it's like it's never with these fuck faces that hold mega platforms for some reason, and political figures that hold mega platforms. It never seems to be why it never seems to really be about righteous reasons, because there's no way you go about it by bombing places. How is that your fucking first answer? How's that your first answer?
Well, if you start touching on something that could actually be a threat to the powerful, then you don't get to have a platform. Not much of one, anyway.
Holy fuck. Like, there's no way Eric Weinstein doesn't know what Trump means by... Looks like they need some freedom over there.
That's why guys like Eric Weinstein and Charlie Kirk get invited to that fucking cocktail circuit, and we don't.
Well, there's more. Actually, guess what, Joe? There's people that don't get invited to that. They're still part of this. Here we go. Let's continue.
I know, but they all want to get invited.
Well, this guy is no surprise, right? Randy Fine, there's no surprise. Make Persia great again. Almost just basically eliminating the name Iran, right? But he's no surprise, right? But this person would be considered a surprise, wouldn't they? From AOC, the Iranian government's violent crackdown on demonstrators is horrific and must stop now. All people have the right to protest their government without fear of violence. I support the Iranians taking to the streets to call for a better future. Now that may look, once again, just like Weinstein's, it may look like, it's just wholesome and like family friendly and we just love you in solidarity, man. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't add caveats to this stuff, if you don't add those, it looks like you're just selling the propaganda narrative. She did this in Syria as well. Let's be fair. Let's be honest about that. In regards to, the Kurds, they're taking down the Kurds. Oh, look what Syria's doing, dictator. Right? We have to add caveats. And you have to actually investigate AOC. Give me details. You have government access. Give me exact details of what's happening. Give me names, locations, all of it. Don't give me a bland statement. Go full detailed, because we know what shit like this means. It looks nice and pretty on the surface, right? Iran is looking at freedom, perhaps like never before. The U.S. stands ready to help. Doesn't that sound like, yippee, yay, we're gonna fucking take down the bad guys? It doesn't scream bombs and mortars and ground troops and people that aren't from Iran running into the country with AK-47s, taking people out. It doesn't mean like it doesn't scream blowing up palaces governmental palaces and all that shit. Kidnappings, spies, CIA, Mossad on the ground. It doesn't scream that. It sounds like a nice wholesome thing, just like AOC. I stand with the people of Iran.
I seen a really sad video where this dad said that he seen his daughter get shot by what he suspected was a fucking Mossad agent, some like masked dude.
Well, in Iran,
and just shit like that. They're just capping like people. It's not even fucking. It's like killing's bad, but if they're going just at the government, that's one thing. But they're fucking attacking civilians. AOC's a fucking loser. That shit's so sad.
I mean,
and there's so many left-wing outlets covering this. It's not like she doesn't know what's going on.
I mean, it's hard to call her dumb or a loser when we have all this information of past events where people say things like this, then their actual actions in government are, let's blow it up. There's too much of history of that. Too much.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard an old saying, it goes, scratch a liberal and a fascist bleeds? You ever hear that before?
No, because I hate politics. What about it?
Oh, this is the kind of shit that it's talking about.
Fair enough. But you have
AOC,
at the end of the
who
day,
is ostensibly a liberal, is, whether she knows it or not, enabling a fucking murderous empire when she says shit like that.
Like the same thing happened in Germany. The liberals ended up siding with Hitler until it was too late, and then say lovey.
But it's hard to. I get it. Fair enough. But I hate politics. I really do hate it. I fucking can't stand
bro.
it.
Time after time, bro. AOC
I don't fucking like politics either. I don't have the luxury of ignoring it.
Yeah, but when you say liberal, you're implying that she genuinely means these things. That's what that implies, Joe. You're implying that's her ideology versus she could be lying to you. In which case, she's not a liberal.
Her ideology is democratic socialist, what she states, but her actions are liberal.
Every time she sticks her neck out to speak on something related to foreign policy, it's to protect the official narrative. Every time, almost every time, she's said something because it's not her wheelhouse, and she doesn't talk about it a lot. But when she does talk about it, it's to protect the prevailing narrative on it.
Which screams dishonesty, right? Versus if she wants,
she's a radio host. Here, read this ad right here for us. That's what it screams. She's reading an ad like she's a fucking radio host. I have to say this. They gave me this to read, guys.
If she wants to do the quote-unquote liberal take, wouldn't it be something like this? Like Cenk Uyghur's? Hey, I'm with the people of Iran. I would love a democracy there. If we attack Iran, it would be counterproductive to that cause. It would make people rally around the flag and make the protesters look like outsiders. Instead of the people's voice, let the uprising handle their business. Which is still a horrendous take to me, because you need more detail behind that. But it sounds more like you're cautious of what these statements fucking mean. Right? Instead of like, well, I stand with the Iranian protesters and yada, yada, yada. Like, Trump's like, so do I. I do too.
What the fuck do you want them to do, Jordan? Exercise a degree of internal consistency? That's insane.
Internally, I mean, use your fucking. If you actually care to do this, she's already failed too many IQ tests for me. She's already off. Nope, not good enough. Either you're a dimwit, or you're part of the fucking bullshit. She's already off. I'm like, nah, you shouldn't be running for office. You should quit. Join Marjorie and quit. You should.
I think it's a little of both. She has no idea what she's doing, and that's why she's become a part of the problem.
Nah, that's the thing, Joe. Once again, IQ tests. Where people have approached her, people have interviewed her, people have tried their best to get interviews with her, as we've seen the guy tweeting right there, Max Blumenthal. Try to get interviews. He got shushed away.
Yeah, she just kind of quietly shoos them away, doesn't she?
She's had these events where she's said certain like bland fucking statements out loud, have gotten pushback, and then does it again anyways. I'm sorry. Like, is someone that stupid?
She does not deserve your benefit of the doubt, Joe, in my opinion.
Like, is she that stupid, Joe? If you want to say she's that stupid, make your case. But it's hard for me to imagine. The fact that she can write English out loud, I'm like, she can't be that stupid. So,
well, I never said she wasn't stupid.
Like, how stupid could you trick yourself over and over and over again to where like, Kamala Harris is going to do, and Joe Biden, they're going to do everything they can to get a ceasefire in Gaza. They lied to you. They lied to you.
Well, I mean,
everyone caught it.
Ceasefire is you cease, we fire.
Well, it's like everyone caught it. Everyone caught it that either they lied to her and she repeated their narrative or whatever. What'd she do about it? What'd she do about it?
What'd she do about it?
Exactly. Had a chance to use her vote to do something. What'd she do? She voted against the Marjorie Taylor Greene of withholding certain funds from Israel. No, that's for defense. Oh, okay. For defense. Got it.
Defensive weapons.
It's like, no one's that stupid. So, once again, another failed fucking test from AOC. I wonder how long people are going to fucking stand this. I wonder.
Whatever the cause is, the effect is still the same. Ultimately.
Well, let's move on to another Democrat. Potentially future president. Just like AOC might be a future president. Gavin Newsom. California stands in solidarity with the people of Iran who are confronting violent repression, mass internet and power shutdowns, and economic collapse imposed by a theocratic authoritarian regime. The scale and persistence of protests across Iran demand fundamental change after decades of state violence and denial of basic rights. Now he's saying crime. What happens when you deem something a crime? You seek to enforce it, right? You seek to some sort of process to stop said crimes, right? Which is why Bernie Sanders kept holding his fucking tongue about saying the word genocide out loud. Because it implies crime. Crime implies you got to do something about it, right? Yeah. But don't worry, Biden was in office. You don't want to wait for Trump to come in office. Then we'll start calling it crimes. Like that lame and stupid. These are the fucking heroes of the party. Good fucking luck, future. Young people out there, good fucking luck. These are your fucking heroes.
This is the same party that cozied up to fucking Liz Cheney.
I mean, but they've shitted on Bernie Sanders before, and yet he still does what he does. In AOC. Still does what they do. It's like it doesn't matter.
You don't change the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party changes you.
If you're a coward with no backbone.
They all are.
Anyway.
Why don't you just ask them to be a foot taller, Jordan?
Yo, put Jordan in the Democratic Party. Put me in the Democratic Party. They ain't changing nothing.
You have no idea how much I wish I could do that.
In support of California's Iranian community and in defense of universal human rights, we urge an immediate end to violence against civilians, the restoration of internet access, and respect for the Iranian people's right to chart their own future. That's called
human rights.
Yeah, I know.
You won't even fucking give us human rights in California, this asshole.
This is what we call an empty signifier.
Well, it's a presidential statement, as in this guy probably has prospects for running. Congratulations, Democrats. You have Gavin Newsom. Congratulations.
And enjoy your fucking empty proclamation of basically nothing.
Now, we don't have to shit on Democrats all night. Trust me. There's the other team. The great fourth turning is here, according to Alex Jones. The moment Spider-Man tore down the Islamic Republic flag at Iran's embassy in London and raised the lion and sun flag. Where the fuck is security at?
Oh my god.
Where's security at? Where's security at?
Where
are they?
You keep Peter Parker's name out of your fucking mouth, Alex.
Yo, where's security at, though? Would they allow that if that guy was like, fuck you? Right? If this guy was actually, would they let him do this? There's no fucking chance, right? Instead, they're probably standing outside taking pictures of it. Yeah! Put the Shah's flag back up. Get rid of this other flag. Not that I... Once again, people are going to view this as being in favor of the fucking Iranian government they have now. Like, no. They're fucking idiots, too. And worse. But...
So that's what the quote-unquote original flag is? It's the one where the Shah was in?
Probably not, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure once
audience,
they
whatever
overthrew...
you do, whatever you do, don't look up Mohammed Mossadegh.
Yeah, in the 50s. But, of course, Alex Jones is here to celebrate this. No questions from him. Like, man, how'd you get on top of a fucking embassy fucking building? How'd that happen? Without security stopping you. The Great Fourth Turning is here. These are good protesters.
What even is the fourth turning?
I don't know what he means. I don't know.
So fucking stop. Just stop. Ugh.
Well, it doesn't stop there, Joe. There's more. Here's one of Alex Jones's friends and from administration friend, Michael Flynn. You've come a long way, baby. Too bad the feminists in America haven't. Iranian women equal courage. And of course, this famous image that we've seen recently of this girl lighting the picture and smoking a cigarette from it is a image or a video from 2002 or 2022 in Canada. That wasn't in Iran, but yet this thing is spreading like this image right here is spreading around like crazy.
What the fuck?
It's from 4 years ago, and it's in Canada, and no one knows who this fucking girl is. But all the fucking names have been promoting this shit. All the failed IQ test motherfuckers are all promoting it.
This is why I hate those posters. Jordan, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Just hold on.
Have an aneurysm.
Only a couple more fucking a couple more things left, Joe. Stick around. Don't have that stroke yet. Wait till the video's over. Here we go. Now, this is David Icke talking about this guy, which maybe people have heard me when I mentioned this guy in a video, the Mario Knopfel guy, where I'm like, this guy's, for some reason he sounds like sus to me. He like screams sus to me. Like certain statements he says, weird. Like, this smells weird to me. The way you talk and shit sounds weird to me. Almost like the way like my reaction like Hinkle. It's like, you sound kind of weird, bro. Now you see where he's at now, right? Same with this guy. I'm like, this guy seems like a little weird and like a little bit like protecting the Trump administration, or let's be real, cunty, devil-worshipping policies. Like kind of a little bit of protection from them, or for them. It's pretty weird. As you can see from David Icke, they are already intervening. Do you know nothing about how those things work? It's like, I think he does, because he covers these things, doesn't he? You've seen this guy host debates where these people talk about all the incidents that happen in geopolitics, where it looks like bullshit or false flags, whatever the fuck. But when it comes to maybe his interests, which may be including Iran, right? See here, I do not think the protests in Iran will succeed without U.S. and Israeli support. The regime's grip is just too strong and entrenched. So he's asking for intervention from the U.S. in Israel. It's like, you know what that means, right? We just saw it. You know what that means, right, my man? Of course he does. I think he's full of shit. I think he's full of shit or just really like dumb. I'll give him room to be like just dumb. I do think the U.S. and Israel will intervene. The geopolitical incentives are just too tempting. The regime will likely fall, but it will take time. Now he's saying, he's implying like he doesn't understand, like, oh, they might just go there just to take fucking resources or control the Strait of Hormuz or whatever the fuck, right? Sort of geopolitical reason. He understands that, but I think he's in favor of it, the way he talks. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. Just like little hints of language where it's like, I could not add in the caveats that like, hey, this is bullshit reasons and this doesn't help anyone. How do you not understand that? I guess we got new soundboard things. It's just weird. How do you not?
I just put that there for this conversation.
Yeah.
See the lengths that I go to express my frustration.
Fair enough. And also, he missed on what David Icke was saying, which is like, dude, they're already a part of it. Like, Starlink doesn't end up in Iran magically. someone makes it happen. And in fact, they made it happen a long time ago. We watched it. We looked over it. When Mark Levin was like, "Hey, Elon, can you send some fucking Starlinks there?" What that tells me is that they're already in there. They're already in there.
They already had plans.
Exactly. The negotiations between the U.S. and Iran were bullshit from the very beginning. At least in regards to the Trump administration. It was bullshit off rep. This was always a plan to overthrow. And I brought up several times, I'm like, oh, their new tactic. It's not really new, but like the thing that they seem to go for when it comes to tactically regime-changing countries is rebels on the ground and they bomb over the top. Obviously, Syria was that. Iran's looking like that.
Yemen was that.
Yemen. It seems to be the tactic to go to because American people will cry if they see their own troops on the ground. Right? And in fact, they've been so brainwashed by that idea. Like, I mean, it's like kindergarten level. They've been so brainwashed by this idea that when they look at Venezuela, they're like, well, like, hey, no U.S. soldiers died. They're like, all right, then successful. It was a good thing. Good job. Meanwhile, like, they
don't pay attention to the 80 or so people that were killed over here.
Exactly. Like, but those guys got killed who have families, and those families grow up. Those families grow up and they get emboldened and say, yo, you guys are corrupt. Fuck you guys. Then you get blowback amongst other countries watching and seeing like, well, you killed 80 of their fucking people, so fuck you. Now, Trump won't pay for that. It'll be the dumb fucks out here celebrating in the streets or on their little Twitter finger accounts. I'm just saying. But yeah, the intervention, the build-up, the storyline for all this, and narrative building has been here for a long fucking time when it comes to Iran. This is not being done yesterday. I'm sorry.
Fucking AI-generated videos of tearful celebrating Iranians.
I'm sure they're already out there, and we're already aware of some actual blatant fake things that I've been seeing paraded around. Like, look at the Iranian people fight back. Like this. This right here. This imagery?
Yes,
this video is at least 10 weeks old as it was then posted on Instagram. Apparently these riots took place in Athens, which, if anyone needs to know, is not in fucking Iran.
Bro, that just gave me deja vu. I thought this was in Iran, but I remember.
Oh,
apparently the Iranian people are protesting in Athens because that's how stupid these people think we are.
Either way, Chris Martinson, my bad. I call him Masterson the whole time? Fuck. Martinson. Chris Martinson.
You got Malcolm in the middle on the brain.
Whatever. Regardless of whatever place he knows it's not from Iran now. And that's like, that should be so disturbing to people. That should be absolutely like, what the fuck disturbing. It really should be. How do we allow this, man? And once again, there's a lot of people out here parading this shit around. But okay. Listen, I mean, it's what I get from Chris Martinson and his tweet is like, I refuse to get tricked again by shit like this. If you're gonna trick me, come with something more sophisticated than this shit. Than using old, just like they did with Venezuela, where they use AI video, old videos not from Venezuela, on and on and so forth. It's like, yo, I refuse to be tricked by that stupid shit again. You can maybe trick me with something else, but that one's not working. As soon as you show me a video and say, oh, look at the poor little babies, look at them. That was actually a bomb you dropped, Trump. Look at her, look at poor babies. Refuse to get tricked by that shit. That stupid fucking shit.
Relax, guy.
Fuck. All right, last.
It kills me that anybody falls for this shit anymore.
Last tweet I'm going to show you here. Good old Andrew Yang. Remember, now this guy had a blatant IQ test. Maybe people don't remember Andrew Yang ran for president in 2020, right? Well, at least ran for the Democratic nomination, right? He was the UBI guy.
Math.
That's right. But people are like, man, he's like a progressive, man. Then I heard his takes on Syria, and I'm like, yo, the military will bully this fool around. They'll be like, "Yeah, do this. You'll bomb here. Yeah, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do it right now."
They don't even have
Yes,
to
sir.
bully him, Jordan. Maybe they don't have to bully him.
Maybe.
Sounded to me like he was already on board for a lot of that shit.
Yeah, and it's pretty interesting that if you look at the class of 2020 Democratic primary, you can't look at Tulsi, like the two standouts that the quote unquote progressives liked so much, Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders, aren't quite standouts anymore. I mean, look at Tulsi herself, and maybe there's some case for Bernie, but Bernie's saying some of the same things, I think. Actually, let me look. Let me look for it. Fuck it. Let's find Bernie.
One chose to keep being a fucking party boy, and the others just totally ripped her fucking mask off.
And Andrew, actually, by the way, just to be fair, Andrew Yang was also part of that group of like, oh, he's like an outsider. Well, I think the U.S. should help the people of Iran. Like, you know what that means, right, Andrew Yang? You know what that means, right? We just saw the guy do a military operation in Venezuela where they just fucking kidnapped the fucking president, killed 80 people, dipped off, and said it was about oil. And that's the same person you're asking to help the people of Iran. How does that not enter your fucking mind at all? How does that not?
Stop lying, Jordan. Maduro's a narco-terrorist. He runs the cartel of the Suns in Trinidad, Aragua. He wants to send fentanyl into our country to kill people. It's a weapon of mass destruction. Fucking spare me.
Is this fool said? I think he did say something. In the same, we need to stand by the people of Iran. It's part of his Senator Bernie Sanders. It's Sudan.
This shit honestly hurts me to watch.
What the fuck? He didn't even use this account. Okay. Oh no, wait, what? Why did it start me at the fucking bottom of his fucking page? That was weird. Yeah.
Well, Twitter's not a stranger to technical failures like that.
Oh, my bad. It wasn't Iran. It was fucking Venezuela. Maduro is a dictator, but let's not pretend Trump cares about democracy. He cozies up with to dictators all over the world when it suits him. Trump has been clear. He wants Venezuela's oil. That's not democracy. That's imperialism. So then, but Bernie, you're saying he is a dictator, though. In which case, what do you do when you deem something a crime? Right, Bernie? Right? You deem something a crime, you're supposed to do something about it. Let's say you were president, Bernie, and you were control of the military and all this shit. You calling him a dictator is implying something.
You have to actually explain what
That's
you mean.
That's an IQ
and not
test
just
right
say
there.
Like so many people just say like, "Oh, this person said things that I just think are abhorrent or whatever, or abhorrent," but then they'll never actually say what the fuck they said or like show why he's a dictator, kind of thing.
What's funny is,
like, by all standards, he's much more democratic than America. America's a dictator, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think if this guy won in 2020, Bernie Sanders, what he would do is he'd maintain the sanctions on Venezuela and just let it carry over to the next administration. And thus, in which case, the same fucking event would have played out.
Even if I were to try to steel man that position, that would still at best just be kicking the can down the road.
Yeah. So, make sure I have this tweet.
So that's me being charitable, and as we've established, I'm not so charitable these days.
This won't let me bookmark. Whatever.
Bernie Sanders doesn't actually care about dictators. He just cares about if Trump is interacting with them.
Every U.S. president is cozy with a dictator.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've never seen Bernie Sanders talk about how I think it's like upwards to like 70% of authoritarian and dictator governments, quote unquote, is funded and backed by the U.S. And that's been that way since like the 1980s or earlier.
Well,
pick any 4 random authoritarians on this planet. Statistics dictate that the U.S. is backing 3 of them.
I mean,
they backed Pol Pot?
Yeah, that guy was a fucking CIA plant from the beginning.
Damn, didn't they back fucking Juan Guaido? I'm trying to think of all the
Yeah,
other people I'm trying
Trump
to play.
tried that. Trump tried that in his last administration, and
What
that
about
didn't go so
Syngman
well.
Rhee from Korea?
That was both
A real
parties.
dictator.
Very blatantly both parties with Juan Guaido. Yeah.
They would have gladly made him a dictator.
I mean, when your foreign policy advisor, which would have been in Bernie Sanders' administration, is Matt fucking Duss, yeah, expect a lot of dog shit policies to carry over. And let's be real, it'll do some bad things, but also stall out time on the other bad things, so that when another guy comes in, the other team comes in, they just push it forward a little bit faster than what Bernie Sanders' administration would have been doing. Let's just be honest about that. And thus, you have a new bad guy and give up all hope and move on and all that shit. We gotta vote for AOC now instead. She's better. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations! You figured out that AOC may be the tallest kid in kindergarten. Very helpful.
Yeah, not even. But either way, let's leave it there. There's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget say what you want in the comment section. We went over both sides. We went over quote-unquote progressives, mainstream Democrats, Republicans, whatever. Went over it. So please, old Charlie Kirk shit. So please, say what you think in the comment section. I don't know where you're going to be disagreeing at, but go for it. Don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We're in that Discord right now. All opinions are welcome. And obviously, all these tabs right here, except for the first three, will be linked in that same description box for you to look at on your own. And do whatever the fuck you want with it. Jerk off to it, shit on it, whatever you want to do. And most importantly, give this video. Who wants to do it?
This video is thumbs down from Fox News.
He gets so loud it fucks the noise gate, like misses it. Whatever.
Fuck.
Give this video a thumbs down. Yeah.
Say you wanna get in.